are here with Big West 5,000 meter champ Sierra Atkins of UC Davis running on her home track. Sierra, talk about this experience today.
Oh man, well, okay, so first of all, this, believe it or not, was my very first, I'm a junior, a third year, and this was my very first time actually competing on Toomey Field. Long story, my freshman year, everything got canceled because of COVID. My sophomore year, or the COVID year, the one home meet that we had, I was competing at the West Coast Relays in Fresno, and then this year I was injured for actually like the first few meets of the season when we had our home meet. So this was my debut on our home track, done dozens of workouts, hundreds of workouts on this track, but never officially competed. So I'm completely elated that this was my debut, to come out and just like perform to the level that I did on our home track. It was just, you know, there's nothing I can think of that could be a better debut for Toomey Field. So that makes me feel really good. It's funny also because going into today, I wanted to make the podium obviously, but that wasn't even my first goal. My first goal was to shoot for a regional time, because last year I missed out on qualifying for regionals by like one place, I think. I was like 1 second away. And so the goal going into today, above everything, was just shoot for a regional time, try to qualify for the West Regionals. And obviously, unfortunately with the conditions today, you know, it being 93 degrees, that just wasn't feasible. So at a certain point in the race, I kind of switched from being like, okay, you know, we're shooting for the regional time. I switched to, we're just going to try to win the race. Like, let's try to be champ. And, you know, every lap I was coming around, I had teammates saying, you know, like, you got 50 or you got 10 meters on her, then 15, then 30. At a certain point, I was like, okay, like, if I just hold this pace, like, I think I'm gonna go away with the gold. So I had to crank out that last mile with everything I had. I know I was slowing down, but it just felt really good. And then I came across the line, I didn't even know what to do. I was like, oh yeah, I guess people go like this, people go like this. I was just like, I'm still overwhelmed with what happened. And to be able to do it in a time that is, you know, not anywhere close to my PR, I was like, I would never guess that even on a hot day like this, I'd come away with the win at 16:42, but I'll take it.
For sure. So last year, third, at Cross, second. How nice is it to be the champ?
I just realized, wow, yeah, my trajectory 3-2-1 feels pretty nice. The only thing that could have made this experience more satisfying would be if I had gotten a PR. But other than that, I'm completely just elated with this win. It feels so good to be the conference champ, and not only the conference champ, but like on our home track. So I'm still kind of at a loss for words of how to describe it, but it all happened so fast. I'm still in a bit of shock, but.
Well, congrats on the championship, and you can work on that PR for next year, right?
Yes, okay. And we're still gonna hopefully try to get into regionals with my time from Sac State. So
right.
But now it's just a waiting game. But yeah, you know, and other than that, this race really did play out a lot differently from how I was envisioning. You know, I to be honest, I really thought my longtime rival from Fullerton, Trinity Ruelas, we went in thinking like it's going to be neck and neck. It's going to be about, or not even neck and neck. I thought she might have just gone off and done a solo effort. I mean, she's run 16:01, but then looking at it now, I'm like, she didn't need to do anything special today. She's already in regionals, you know, unless she wanted to, you know, get the conference win. But she already got it in the 15. So
exactly.
I guess you'd say she gave it to me today.
Exactly. But hey, take it. Take it while you can get it.
I'll take it.
All right. Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
We are here with Brian Schulz of UC Santa Barbara after doing the 5K, 10K double at the 2022 Big West Championship. Talk about today's 5K race.
Today, I was a little tired after the 10K, but I realized before the race, like I probably felt the best out of everyone in the 10K, so I was definitely like, I should be good there because most people are doing the double. I was worried about Zion from Cal Poly because he was just doing the 15, and he's very quick, and he's also a magical Cal Poly guy. I obviously didn't see what happened, but he's legit. So I was worried about him the whole time, and I was excited to see Alexis come up out of nowhere, which is nice. And then like before then, there was a gap that formed. Jake went out, kind of lost everybody. Like, oh shit, there's the move, got to go for it. So it was a little tough getting to him, but I got to him, sat on him, felt the wind pushing on. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna sit on, let him feel this wind. And then Alexis, like I said, came by. I was like, oh, should I make the move now? I was like, no, I'm gonna let them take this move, then I'll get the last word in. We got the last word in, and yeah, I just put it down. I didn't know how far back they were, but once I went, I was like, I gotta go fast and make sure they don't have time to think about it. So it worked out, and it was nice. And it's a great way to end the college career, or at least to end this phase in the college career. So it's great running for so long, almost like a decade, maybe like a decade. So I don't know, a long time. Would have liked to go to regionals, but this is a really good way to end it. And it was great being able to run against all Jake Reader guys I've ran against my whole time here. And it's been good. And like Cal Poly, UCSB, we have a great rivalry. I'm going to miss it, but it's good to see that I'm leaving that rivalry still there. They got a lot of good young guys. We've got some good young guys. We'll do some trash, some battling. It's nice to see, obviously they lost their coach and started wearing this pin. Conover is a great coach, one of those just that era of coaches, just some giants. And it's good to see that they're still carrying on the Cal Poly legacy, and that we can still have that really nice, healthy but mean rivalry. There's a lot of we were angry before, but it's all love. On and off, we can show it by racing hard and pushing each other. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it a lot. It looks like hopefully, I don't think our team's gonna win, but hopefully we get third or second. It'd be nice to win, but what's going on now? Oh, is that right? Yes. There we go. Nice. Love to see it. Yeah, you have any more questions? Or?
One last thing.
Yeah.
Tell me about the boots and the cowboy hat.
Oh, we don't need to show the boots? Can they see it? I'll take one off. Boots.
What's the story?
So, this year we were doing business casual. It was the new thing. And I was everyone was taking it seriously. So I went, I'm going to dress in some goofy stuff. So I went to what's it called? A Goodwill or something? Not Goodwill. It's one of those types of flea market or this place where people give their old clothes. And I got these. It's $40, $60, I think. And then I went over to this Mexican cowboy store, which is cool. I forget what it's called. I should give them a shout out, but got a nice cool belt. And then I got some cheap old man woven jacket, and then some goofy tie and a long sleeve and one of those little golf hats. And that was my fit. And we did that for cross. And after we won cross country, I put the boots on and kind of showboat a little bit. I don't like to be a showboat, but when you win, it's a short-lived thrill, so you got to milk it. But so yeah, they're my lucky boots now. I got them shined at the airport in Seattle by a nice guy. And yeah, they're good boots. I like them. I never really a boot guy until maybe this year or so, or year before, I guess. And just like them. They feel nice. They come, you can step on stuff hard. Yeah, running them too. Good. And they're stylish. They got a nice little leaf, red kind of. I don't know what you call that. But yeah, the boots.
Well, congrats on the lucky boots and on the
hat. The hat. I forgot. Philip, the throws director, saw me. I think it's Philip. I'm probably messing up. Others get mad at me, but he saw I had the boots on. And he's got a cowboy hat, so then he's like, "Well, if you're gonna have the boots, you gotta have the hat." So then he lent me his hat. So that was a nice little serendipitous moment. And yeah, it's been a very serendipitous day. So I think that's the way to put it. Great times. And tomorrow might be worse, but today's really good. So I'm trying to appreciate as much as possible.
Well, congratulations on the win today and yesterday, and best of luck in the future. He's got to put his boots on, folks. All right, there we are.
Have a good day, everybody. Go.